Let's take a look at creating windows inside of Revit MEP. I do want to point out that I'm in a view that's been set up to be a coordination type of view. We can see that here. The discipline has been set to coordination so that I can select and work with these architectural elements. The window command is located on the Architecture tab in the Build panel, and it's located here. I'll go ahead and click on Window, and we'll notice that we don't have any window families loaded into our project. So it asks if I'd like to load them. I'll go ahead and click Yes. I'll then navigate to the Windows folder. We can then select any given window, or we could download, of course, these families off the internet. I'm going to go ahead with a fixed with trim window here, and then hit Open. It then loads it into the design, and then I can then place my cursor anywhere I need to and click to place the window into the design. Please notice that as I place the window, it automatically tagged it. If I no longer wish to tag the windows, chances are you won't be scheduling these. We can go ahead and place them into the design. Of course, as I'm placing them, we'll notice that it's dimensioning to the center of the window, in this case also to the center of the door. And that's probably not what you're going to be given measurements for. So instead, what we'll do is come to Manage, Additional Settings, which is located on the Settings panel, and then come down to Temporary Dimensions. And here I'll switch this over so that we're creating our openings based on dimensioning to the opening rather than the center. We'll notice that now we can go and very easily specify exactly where these objects are being placed into the design. I'm also going to point out that as I'm placing the windows into the design, that it's placing the glazing at the outside of the window. The trick with this is I'm putting in the windows into my design. In this case, I just type WN for window. That based on where my cursor is located, that's controlling the side that the glazing is being located on. So I'll go ahead and click to place that in. Let's go ahead and select this and take a look at the different sizes. We'll notice that the family that I brought in has numerous different sizes already located inside of here. And if there's a size that I need, I'm going to click Edit Type to go into the Type properties. We'll notice here I've got the entire list again. Let's pretend as an example that I need a 1 foot by 1 foot window, a very small window for some reason. So what I'll do is not modify this. Instead, I'll come over to Duplicate, create a copy, give it a name that's relevant to me. In this case, we're going to tell it that I want this to be a 12 by 12. And now that I've got it specified with the name, we're going to come down and tell it that I'd like to change this. We're going to tell it that this is, again, 12 inches, and I want the width to be 12 inches. And now I have a small little 12 by 12 window. It's pretty simple to be able to go in and make those changes. I'll go ahead and hit OK, and now I have a 12 by 12 window. Please don't forget that we do have the ability to specify the sill height, and we also have the head height as well. We could also create elevations and sections to be able to go and position them anywhere we want to.